Oh, look, you know what? It's just the same monkeys in power, isn't it? I mean, this is our real problem. Like when we go to vote, we're really just looking for the least worst Muppet to be in charge. And, then it doesn't matter, they get ousted 12 months later anyway in Australian politics. Look, there is one of the things that I think people need to watch out for, at least I'm reading a lot about it, is the Greens in particular are picking up a lot of momentum. And they do have a lot of socialist policies. Now, I don't know what your view is, but a lot of those socialist policies could mean that there will be an increase in government debt. However, I don't want to sound too alarmist on that because Australian government debt levels are really quite minimal compared to other countries. What will be the centrepiece of this federal election will be a lot to do with property. Unfortunately, I think the federal election is going to hog the news, and I think the negative gearing or the no negative gearing or the rising property prices or the average working Joe, I think we're going to be bombarded with a lot of that noise coming at us. And I hate to say it, but I think at the end of the day, none of it's going to matter. When it comes to the federal election, do you know what I'm looking for? People just to get in there and leave us alone. Stop coming up with schemes to try and protect people. Stop coming up with new laws. One of the problem, whether it's going to be Labor, whether it's going to be Liberal, whether it's going to be the Greens, there's this continuous onslaught of new policies and new legislation which essentially erode our freedom. So it doesn't matter what, their tentpole legislation is that they walk in there with. All they're doing is coming up with new ideas just to infringe on our liberties. So this is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter which political party gets in. Either of them, they're still going to come up with new ways to infringe on our liberties, and that is my issue with the government. So here's what our mission is at the Daily Reckoning. Small government, and essentially a government that isn't going to come in with new ideas on how to stop you from living going about your life and your daily freedoms. Sound monetary policy. So that's through not manipulating the value of money and the value of credit in the system, or propping up credit bubbles and inflating people's worth. And not only that, we advocate looking for the ideas that people can't see because the mainstream is too busy caught up in this news cycle of only telling you a small portion of information, and rather than giving you a little bit more information that would enable you to make alternative investment decisions. In short, all we want here at the Daily Reckoning Australia is for the government to leave us alone, the regulators to allow us to seek out alternative information and give you the power to make alternative investment decisions, because we know you're the best person to make those decisions when it comes to managing your money. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more video updates. Plus, right now, you can get a free guide to investing in gold. It's called The Best Way to Buy, Sell and Store Gold in Australia. You'll learn how to decide on what type of gold to buy, which Australian gold dealers to trust, whether you should buy bullion or ETFs, and the best and cheapest way to store your gold. All you need to do to get your copy is to click the link in the description below or go to thedailyreckoning.com.au/gold.